How's it going, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic. And we are just about done with Storm Peaks. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Storm Peaks. So as you can see, there's a lot of Serenite in this area. Pretty cool as far as if you guys need to make money or anything. I still can't prospect these though. I have gotten my jewel crafting up a bit, but not too much. And we also have everything socketed. Granted, at this moment, I can probably socket my stuff a bit higher. But this is all that I had to work with at the moment, so that's what we went with. And then as I'm going through the equipment here, you can see that some of these are level 70 items, like these boots here. They're actually better than the items that I had. Just like the cloak here is. It's still the level 70 PvP piece. Granted, most of the stuff I have is PvP, other than like the rings and stuff like that. We did get a new weapon here. This was from hitting Revered with the Kualak or Kaluak, whatever they're called. It was better than the other one. The other one I had only did about 145 DPS. This one does 156. So we went with this one. And it kind of made me mad because I just got my stabs up all the way up to 400 the other day, and my pole arms were at 0. So now I'm leveling the pole arms. It took quite a while to get the stabs all the way up to 400. More than likely, I'll end up going back to stabs, but it also reminded me that we do need to level all of these things. So I'm not worried about the daggers so much. The fist ones I never even learned. The single-handed maces, I really don't know, but I do know that polearm staves and the two-handed maces, these three right here, I should already have these at 400, just because depending on where we're getting weapons from, those are the three weapons that we're going to be using. Like I said, single-handed maces, we're not going to be using. Daggers, we're not going to be using. And then I never even learned the fist because we're not going to be using those. And then I should probably also get up the unarmed to 400. I will work on that, but at the moment, we are sitting right here at the Temple of Storms. I just want to point something out to you guys. So this is not going to be a long video, or at least I'm not anticipating it to be a long video. So do all the quests in this area. Eventually you'll get a quest where you jump from each one of these dragons to a different dragon, and you'll knock the guys off and everything. And eventually you'll come up here, you talk with this guy. In this area over here, you'll run into some people that are sons of Hodir, and over there, they're all hostile to you. Well, after doing this quest and you speak with this guy, he automatically gives you like 2,200 honor towards his people, which he is also a sons of Hodir person. And then if we go over there where he's at, or where they're at, I will show you guys that we're actually neutral with them now. And then I also have this weird buff. It says I'm sad. Things are not going terribly well. I actually did that to myself because I wanted to see if it would actually do anything. So I found this recipe, this one here, last week's mammoth. You only need one chunk of mammoth and you can actually make 5 of them. But it says eating old mammoth makes you sad. And I haven't noticed anything. I'm still critting like normal. I figured maybe it would reduce my crit or something like that. I don't know. It hasn't done anything at all. So if it has, I haven't noticed it. So I'm just leaving the buff on there just to see if I do notice anything. And then also the area where we're headed right now, which, is it this side or is it the other side? It might be here. I think it's here. Yeah, so this area you will also have, I think I might have done a video in this area. I'm not sure. You get a couple quests from these guys and they're all red. They're all hostile and everything. Eventually you will start getting daily quests from them. Now, as far as like a quartermaster, I haven't found one. I do remember farming these guys, but I don't remember what for. When you do the daily quests, when you do the daily quests over here, usually it is this person here that will give you the quest, but they also don't sell you anything. So I'm not really sure. And technically, the only reason they're friendly with them is because while you're in this area, you're actually disguised as one of them. So you can see up here it says Wotlk Lyra's bargain, something like that, disguised as a Brunhildar challenger. So if we come out of our form here, we actually look like one of them. And I think that that was actually a glitch when this first came out. Not recently, but like back in 2005, 6, whenever the hell this came out. That was actually one of the things, one of the issues with the game was druids, as soon as we went into our form, they became very hostile. So they ended up fixing that. Now we can go into all of our forms and everything, and we're still technically disguised. I could have swore there was a quartermaster here somewhere, but I have looked everywhere and I have not found one. And I might be wrong. Maybe there is no quartermaster. Maybe I was farming this place before for, and I just realized that my audio for the game is actually still set to the computer. I'm sorry about that, guys. System, audio, sound. No, it's not. I can't tell. It does not sound like it's set. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hear it in the headset. Hopefully you guys can hear the sound. Not that anything's happening right now. Either way, I'll figure it out in the next video or see if it messes with this one at all. But anyway, I have not found a quartermaster here. I think there's one somewhere, but even doing the daily quests, they do give you like a bag of goodies basically for doing the daily quests and like 20 gold or something like that. So I mean, it's still worth it. But I have not gotten anything good out of it, and anything I have gotten out of it has not been an upgrade to the equipment that we currently have. So I'll keep doing the dailies just because you can do up to 25 dailies per day. So I'm not really worried about that. As far as the equipment that we were looking at, so all this level 70 stuff, I think we can actually replace these with stuff from Wintergrass, but we do need to get more marks with them, because with them it's not going to be honor, it's actually going to be these. And each piece costs like, I think the very lowest piece is like 15 marks. And that is the boots. And then from there it just goes up. So as you can see, these are the Sons of Hodir. We are now neutral with them. This is the area that I was talking about. So since we became neutral with them, it actually opened up this flight path here. These guys were red before, but now we have, you know, we can actually talk to them and stuff. So they do have a quartermaster. I don't think I seen anything that was too good in there. I did want to at least show you guys this area, and then here's a quartermaster here. I don't know if you can do this all the way to friendly, but they take these things here, or not friendly, all the way to exalted, but they take the relics of Old here. You can turn them in 10 at a time. Like I said, I'm not sure how far that goes, but if you can do it to exalted, you can probably buy these in the auction house as well. So they do have a couple things in here, but nothing that I think I would buy on this character. I think I might get this on maybe my other character just for the leather working, and then give the bag to this person so I can use it for like one of my bank bags, because you guys seen my bank the other day. I do have a lot of mining stuff in there. But yeah, they have attack and crit for shoulder slot items, frost resistance, spell power, dodge, and then they have like a few. Oh wait, that's more spell power. I think it's just weaker than the other one. No, that's spell power and mana. That one's spell power and crit. But like, see, even stuff like this, I mean, if I was leveling through this area and I was taking my time, then you know, I would definitely probably get these. But the piece we have now is already way better. They do have two different mounts is going on with my headset? So I think you guys can still hear me. My headset just kind of turned off on me. I don't know why. I'll have to check this video. I really hope it's recording right. But they do have two different mounts here. So this first mount here is a very fast mount. It's just a regular mount, but it costs 1,000. And then they also have the one here that costs 10,000. This one, I believe, can hold 3 different people on it. So if you have friends that don't have faster mounts or something, maybe you want to get that for them. I don't know, carry them around. But as you can see, there's also tailoring a 22 slot bag here. That bag actually sells pretty well. That's not the one I have now. Yeah, we have the Frostweave bag. So it would be 2 more slots per slot down there. This is the only thing that I would probably get with this character, but that's going to take some time anyway and need to get exalted with them. And then they have more of these things here, but these ones are bound to your account, just like we've seen with the other pieces from Dalinar, whatever it's called. And our gear, when we've been fixing it, which we don't have to right now, has been extremely expensive. I think that's it for this area. Like I said, not going to be a long video at all. Hopefully all this stuff is recording. If not, I'll probably have to go through all this again. You guys won't actually see me get the flight path. And then I do think that one quest that we just picked up from the king here, it is going to open up into a crap ton more quests. And then we'll still go over the Argent tournament area over there. So for now, let's go back to Dalaran. I did buy 2, maybe 3 different things. I think I only bought 2. Yeah, the rest I learned them, but I bought 2 different recipes using the Dalaran tokens for the jewel crafter thing. As soon as we get in there. So right here, we'll go down to, nope, wasn't down this far. So there's one of them there. Nope, there's one of them there. You need the Dragon's Eye. I bought this one, 34 agility. And then I goofed up, guys. I bought this one too, which is also armor penetration. Armor penetration is not bad. But I was thinking that you can't do more than just one of those because it says unique equipped. But it says unique equipped Jeweler's Gems 3. So that means that on our gear you can actually do more than just one. You can actually do 3 of them. So I have one there on the headpiece. Right there is where I did the armor pen one. I'll probably switch that out for one of the agility ones. And then the other one is there. So now I can't do any more, but I should have did all 3 agility, and I did not do that. And then we also flat out bought a meta gem because I can't make them yet, and we found one that gives 21 agility and 3% increased damage. So I also ended up going and getting dual spec, guys. So if you look in here, you can see here we have 2 different specs. So I completely did this one more like a tank type thing. I left these 2 out. These are both really good for PvP, but I did leave them out. And I have actually been liking this spec a lot better than the other one that I had. So I didn't do these, which is mainly for shifting in and out of your form. This one would definitely help me with more damage and everything. But everything that I put in here, I went a lot with the bear form stuff. So it'll definitely help with what's it called? It'll help with like if I need to come out and heal and then go into bear, because even when I did that with the other one, I went into bear and I still died pretty quick. So, and don't get me wrong, there's still changes that I could have made. I could have definitely taken this out. I mean, that's helpful for if I do off tank or anything, because I'll be able to dodge in bear form. But I still could have took these 2 off, and I could have put, what is it? 3 there, and I would still, so I would need 5 points out of here to take and put in the other one. So I could take 2 there. That one I really didn't need, but that one also does help because you can dodge and bear form with that one too. So that is a lot of dodging between those 3, and even with that, that would be, actually that would be your 5 points right there. So there'd be 2, 4, and 5. So if I took all those out and then I put those into these 2, and then we can still keep these, it would help, but I don't know, we're just kind of experimenting. A lot of the skills have changed from what I remember, so we're just taking a look at, you know, what we can do, what we should do, stuff like that. Oh, wanted to go to Wintergrasp if it'll let us. I don't know if it's open right now. It's not. It just ended. I missed it. That's okay though. So let's go. Let's fly to Wintergrasp real quick. I'll be right back, guys. I will see you when I get to Wintergrasp. That way I'm not drawing out this video. Alright guys, so we are back. We are here in Wintergrasp, and I just wanted to point out that if you guys do not own the actual area, you can come down to this area right over here as Alliance, and usually all your vendors are right here if you don't, if you didn't win the Wintergrasp. And it is the same thing with the Horde on the other side. I believe theirs is somewhere up in this area right here. I might be wrong about that though. It might be a little higher, but I do think it's right there. But since we actually own Wintergrasp, or we won, I should say, and all these things here that we're saying kill 10 Horde members, that is because that is some of the daily quests that I already have. So if we come over here and we speak with the quartermaster here,
you need something.
You guys can see here. So obviously they have meta gems themselves, but, and we're going to buy some of these eventually, but we're not going to do that just yet. So we have Blizzard account ones here, so we can actually buy these and bind them to the account. But that is also 200 marks there. We're currently at 50 right now. So this is what I was talking about right now. So there's 2 different types of marks. So they have the Stonekeeper Charge, which is pretty much what you get from doing the dailies. And then they have these, which are Wintergrasp marks, which I think you only get 1 per win. So if I have 12, I've been in here 12 times. I don't know if that's right or not, but you might get some from missions. I think it just depends on the actual quest. So that is Stonekeeper Shard, Stonekeeper Shard, Stone, and Stone. Yeah, so maybe it's just every time you get a win here. Maybe you can get them from looting the bodies when you kill people too. But this is what I was talking about here. So if you take a look, this piece right here would be for us. Compared to the level 70 boots right now that we have, that is a huge difference. Plus even the item level, we would be going from 159 all the way to 200. So it would definitely be a bigger difference there. And then there are also belt pieces in here, which belt is also something that we only had at level 70. So from a 159 item piece to a 213, and then even the chest piece, like, I mean, we're already at 80, but the pieces we have right now are 200. The ones that are in here, it would be this one. Yeah, the ones that are in here are still going to give you that little bit of a boost. So as you can see, it does have more agility, more stamina, more armor. Basically everything is increased, and it goes from an item level piece from 200 to 213. Keep in mind, I think if you had the Furious pieces, the actual PvP gear, I do think that even those would be higher than this, or they might be right at 213 as well. But if you guys are having trouble doing like the arena, then this is a good place to come and get your gear as well. So, and they do have more pieces here, so I think the only thing that they don't have is like bracers. But when we were looking at the actual PvP pieces, they were missing a lot of things like the belt, the feet, the wrist, the neck, things like that. So this one already has 2 of the things that we're missing, but it also is lacking some itself. So there's no pants here, it looks like, and no shoulders. So, but it does have everything else other than neck as well. So you can get your headpiece here, which would be this one. Yeah. And actually that one is exactly what we already have. So we wouldn't do the headpiece, but we would do the chest piece, we would do the belt, and we would do the boots. There we go. Yeah, and then the weapons, I already looked at them, they're not that good. This thing right here, I want that. That is actually really good looking. And I mean, we already have one that does resilience and it removes all impairing effects, that medallion medal of honor, but that is also level 70. So if we grab this one instead, and then it has the chance of doing 1,000 attack power for 10 seconds, that is ridiculous, but it's also pretty awesome. One crit while we have that 1,000 what's it called, the 1,000 attack power, and we might be able to one-shot someone. Even another level 80, depending on, you know, if they're like a cloth wearer, plate, whatever. But that is also a huge difference. So we would be going from a 128 piece item level piece all the way to a 200. And then for the other one, because, you know, it does, this one, what we would be replacing does remove the impairing effects and effects that cause loss of control of your character. They have one of those here, which is right there. So I would replace the other one with this. So the only thing that we'll end up losing is the Battle Master's Resolve there on the right. It does 120 attack power, which we're actually bumping up to 190, so we would get plus 70, but the use of the Battle Master's Resolve is the only thing we won't have anymore, which if we click on it, it increases our health by 1750 for 15 seconds. But when I dual spec'd, I actually got the this one here. So it does give us 45% of our maximum health for 20 seconds, which is right here. So a lot of different things that have been going on and everything. And why does it show that there is, what is that? Alliance Brigadier General, isn't that who's down there? No. Are you inside, guy? Oh, he's the call to arms daily thing. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. I do have a lot to go over. We also have not done, I haven't talked to you guys. Why can't I leave? Oh, there we go. I saw this little thing here, teleport. So there also is, what's it called? A couple things I want to go over as far as like the daily cooking and stuff like that. I went over like the daily jewel crafting, but there's also daily cooking, which I introduced it, but I never actually did one of them with you guys. And I may even show you guys the daily jewel crafting, which I don't know if I actually did that or not. But we're pretty much done with Storm Peaks. Like I said, this may open up quite a bit of quests in this area. If it does, that's fine. I do also think that they have dailies. And then we'll move into Ice Crown, and there's a lot to be done there. Doesn't look like it right now, but I think even doing the one quest here will also open up a whole bunch of stuff, and then we'll go from there. There's actually a quest there as well. So thanks for joining me today, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.